Hello, everybody out there in the virtual world of Facebook and YouTube, etc. This is Isadora, and I am so delighted to be here with you all because we are now about to start the food bank brunch hour. Now, what is so fascinating about this particular charity is all of the amazing stuff that they do out in the community to make sure that children do not go hungry. But right now they are overwhelmed because not only are they making sure that children do not go hungry, they are also making sure that families are not going hungry. I'm sure that many of you understand that this crisis has really hit us all in an incredible way. Some of us are hit harder than others, of course. But the reason I'm coming on a little earlier is I don't like to be late. You never know what technology is going to do either. So I'm about 10 minutes early. So it's going to just give me some time to chat to those of you who join. And also I need to share this page, not just on my page, but I need you guys who are now logging in and joining me. I need you to share this page. Please share this post immediately. It's so important to at least empower people to understand what is going on. They need to at least know a little bit more about what's going on in the community, and that's the main reason that I am doing this. I don't have any money, so I decided, well, I do have a talent, and why not use my talent? So really, that's what I'm trying to do right now, is I'm trying to use my talent to touch people in the Cayman Islands and beyond. Thank you for those of you who are just logging in and just being very patient with me as I'm trying to just share this post as often as I can. And I want you guys to be doing exactly the same thing. I have a little froggy in my throat today. I don't know. I hope he goes because he's annoying me when it comes to singing. But for those of you who are early, how's about I do you a little song? How about I sing a little song? I'm going to sing, I think this is an awesome song that I'm actually about to share with you. I think this is a great song. It is Imagine by John Lennon. And I think really this song talks about dreaming of a greater and a better world, which I'm pretty sure many and most of us actually do. So I'm going to start off with Imagine. For those of you who are early, you get a bonus, right? Okay, but don't worry. For those of you who are who end up watching it later, you can always rewatch, so it's not a problem, right? If you can all hear me clearly, you can do me a favor before I get started. Give me lots of likes and loves if you can both hear and see me clearly and everything is good, because that's kind of what I want to know. I want to know that everything is good. So I see I have a few people here on the food bank. If you guys could give me some encouragement of some sort, some likes, some loves, some... Oh, hi, James. James is on my Isadora for our page. Thanks, James. James, can you hear and see me clearly? Give me a thumbs up or something, please. I don't know who's on the food bank one because it's not telling me, but if you are on the food bank one, would you be kind enough to let me know that all is well out there before I start and pour my whole heart and soul into a gorgeous song? Anybody out there, make sure that you're sharing. Wow, food bank, you're doing great. I've already got 13 people who are online, so please share. So anyway, I'm going to sing the song regardless because no one is telling me if they can hear and see me. But anyway, I guess I'm being a little risky here. Am I being risky, or am I just going with the show must go on? I'm not too sure. But for some reason, I cannot see any comments on the food bank one. How annoying is that? Anyway, there must be a reason. I hope everyone can hear and see me. Can you comment if you can hear and see me well? Please just say, yes, it's great. And welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Mother's Day Food Bank Brunch Hour. It has now expanded its name. All right, a little something from John Lennon. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine no more countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Thank you, Prashant. That's really helpful to me because I just wanted to know that everyone could hear me clearly, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if we can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Well, thank you to those of you who are just letting me know that you can hear me well, etc. As I said, this is so important. This particular charity, the reason that I decided to focus on them is they're doing so much right now to help everyone in the Cayman Islands. So if you're just joining us, a very warm welcome. What I'd like to ask you please to do, if you don't mind, is please share this video. What I'm trying to do is just empower people to understand what the food bank does here in the Cayman Islands, the Cayman Food Bank. It is an awesome organization. If you haven't already liked them, please do so. At least like them and find out what they do. Their motto is, no child should ever go hungry. And originally they began this, I think, focusing mostly on the children, but of course it has grown. So if you want to know, the website is caymanfoodbank.com. And it is the first and only centralized food bank in Grand Cayman. They opened in December 2017, and they continue to make an impact in over 400 people's lives. And this was a month ahead of the pandemic. So can you imagine that if they were impacting 400 people prior to COVID, it's really, really impacted now. So since the pandemic related shutdown, they are giving over 700 prepackaged bags of goods and food and supplies every for at least it's a 3-day or 1 week supply for some people, and they're delivering over 200 cooked meals a day. I'm sure that you can all imagine with those figures that I've just shared with you that they cannot possibly keep that up throughout this pandemic without you helping, without your little part, whatever you feel led to do. Of course, corporate sponsors are incredible because they give so many thousands, and we definitely need all the big sponsors, but even your part is important. And in fact, just sharing this right now to empower somebody else to how that they can know a little bit more about the food bank. That's one way you can help for free right now, is share this video so that more people can listen and hear about what's going on. Another thing that you can do is like their page so that more people will be interested to find out more about their page and find out what they do. I also have some sweet little messages from some of the volunteers. So I'm going to start off by playing one of those voice notes for you, and then I will play a song. Please share, everybody. You gotta share. Sharing is caring. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Dawn, and I have been a volunteer at the Cayman Food Bank for the past month or so. The volunteers work tirelessly and selflessly on a mission to feed thousands, and for me personally, it has been such a rewarding feeling knowing that I am helping to feed so many in this time of desperation. I want to encourage everyone that hears this message to do your part in helping your community by way of donations or encouraging others to donate to the food bank. Help us to help others. Thank you, and God bless.
Lovely. So that was a message from Dawn, who is a volunteer. All right. So I know that some of you just want to hear a little bit of sweet music. So I'm going to give that to you. All right. I'm going to do Lovely Day. My eyes, something without one love bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be to face someone else instead of me. Always seems to know the way. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Oh, just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be my friend, you're right. I'll try to take that filter off, but hard to do in the middle of the show. We'll see. Thanks, Karen. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Oh, just one look at you, and I know thank you, everybody. Yes, so long as you can hear me, Karen, that's true. All right, well, thank you, everyone who's listening and watching, and thank you for sharing if you've been sharing. Sharing is caring, and it's so important on this particular one because the Cayman Food Bank does awesome, wonderful things in the Cayman community, and we need to know more about what they do. Hello, my friend Chippy. Thank you so much for joining. I just wanted to let you know a little bit more about the food bank. So in between a song or two, I am telling you more about what they do. I actually had to, I had some personal experiences with them because one of my employees needed some assistance, and because he didn't have a vehicle, I was able to go and collect his groceries for him and drop them off to him. And all I can say that the people that I had to deal with Miss Marie mostly and Ulrich, just wonderfully, generously kind people. And I think that is so important too, because you can have a charity, but it's also how you give. Do you give with love? Do you give with kindness and compassion? And I really definitely feel that the Cayman Food Bank is that type of organization that genuinely loves people and does this because they want to help people. And even my conversations with Naomi, I feel that the people who are currently running the food bank, or the people that I've anyway had any contact with, their hearts are in the right place. They want to see people thriving again. They don't want children to starve. They don't want families to starve. They want everyone to at least have a belly full, if nothing else. So I'm going to read a little bit more about what they've shared with me, and I'm going to read it in their voice. Okay, so imagine this is the Cayman Food Bank talking to you. We envision this growing in the weeks and months ahead, that we need assistance to keep up and maintain our supply. The main source of food for the program was recovered by the food bank from the local grocery stores, restaurants, or distributors, such as Foster's Food Fair, Progressives Limited, and Topimex. This was supplemented by the purchase of items, so grocery items, hygiene, baby supplies, etc., from the local distributors and grocery stores, based on the needs and availability at that time. But we are now in a situation where we need to purchase the majority of the supplies due to the change in local business operations. So, you see, before it was easier for them to get, or not easier, it was equally good to receive donations and to receive people purchasing supplies and dropping them off. But of course, now with everything that has changed, with many businesses closed, I mean, I know we're slowly starting to open up, but right now, probably your donations to the food bank are probably going to be the best thing for now. Now, what I want you to do is, there is a PayPal account. Let me see if I can quickly find it. This is why 3 phones or more is so important, right? The food bank, if you want to donate, it is www.paypal.me/Cayman Food Bank. Has everyone got that? www.paypal.me/Cayman Food Bank. Okay, so if you are able to donate, or you want to donate, then please do go ahead. And what I'll do is later on, when I update this live feed, I will make sure that I put that also in the description so that you can go back, you can watch this video, and you can share it with others, and you can encourage them to donate if that is what you feel led to do. I always think that whatever you do, you must do it in love. And so if you do it in love, then that is really all that is going to really matter at the end of the day. So another thing that I wanted to let you know is that I have another voice note from another volunteer. Here you go. I hope you can all hear clearly on both of my feeds. I'm going to try and put it in the middle here this time. Let's see.
My name is Alric Lindsay, and I'm a volunteer with the Cayman Islands Food Bank. I started volunteering with the food bank about a year ago when I learned about the work of Philip Heyer. In speaking to Mr. Heyer, I came to understand some of the goals of the food bank the principle being to end child hunger across the Cayman Islands. Some of my experience to date with the food bank includes delivering lunches to the needy, collecting donations, assisting with promotion, packing groceries, and helping with grocery giving. Basically, the services of the food bank are critical in normal times, but especially important in times of crisis, where the food bank endeavors to assist the most needy in our communities across the island. The food bank is a beacon of hope, and I am proud to be part of its efforts.
Wonderful. And that is a testimonial from Ulrich, who I know fairly well because we used to actually work together years ago when I was in the legal field, which I've long left behind, but I might have to go back to if this crisis continues. Okay, so how about another little song, everyone? Oh, I did a little dedication to mothers much earlier, and I want to actually dedicate this song to all the mothers. Today is Mother's Day, for those of you who don't know. And it's not Mother's Day in the UK, by the way. UK Mother's Day is in March. But for probably the rest of the world, it is Mother's Day today. So I'm going to sing you an absolutely gorgeous song from Billy Joel. I love this song, and I just had placed a video earlier to share with the mothers. But here I am doing it live for you on the Cayman Food Bank. For all the mothers, you are amazing exactly the way you are. Don't change, okay? Yes, Ruth says, hi Izzy, I'm watching. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers listening. Yes, Ruth, happy Mother's Day to everyone who is listening. Here we go. Don't go changing to try to please me. You never let me down before. Ooh, and don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I could not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. Ooh, I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. Ooh, you'll always have my unspoken passion. Although I may not seem to care, I don't want clever conversations. I never want to work that hard. Ooh, I took the good times, I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from my heart. Ooh, I just want someone that I can talk to. I love you just the way you are. I just love that song, and I hope that all of you enjoyed it. Just it's upbeat and highlighting these important charities that are making such a huge difference in people's lives now. Please support the Cayman Food Bank either through volunteering or monetary means. Thank you, Jane. That's a beautiful message. And Jane has also said to me, ooh, sorry, I'm trying to get to my messages here. What is going on with my screen? Oh, I can't read it. Oh, she loved the song for Mother's Day. Yes, it is a gorgeous song, isn't it? It's such a beautiful song of accepting just as you are. And you know what, mamas? I know that many of you have had extra burdens on your shoulders right now, especially with all that's been going on with homeschooling, probably trying to keep up with working from home, etc. So well done to you all. And don't be too hard on yourselves. If the homeschooling needs a break, give it a break. I've seen so many beautiful posts of mamas that were getting frustrated and then just took a time out and decided to go outside and draw with chalk with their kids or do whatever. Sometimes you need that little mental break too. So just do whatever is healthy and what is best, okay? So I told you a little bit more about what what the food bank does, and I think you're probably feeling it's time for another song. And if it is, I've got a great one for you. I really love this particular song. Wonderful World. I love this song. Hope you enjoy it too. I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed days and dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the skies, are also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All right. Well, I hope that you're all enjoying our little food bank brunch concert today. I hope that all the mamas are having a wonderful Mother's Day. And so let me tell you a little bit more about what the Cayman Food Bank does. I am their representative for this hour, so I shall be reading in their voice, okay? The need in our community was apparent well before this pandemic hit. Over the past year, we helped establish 6 new community food pantries in various districts, 2 in West Bay, 2 in Georgetown, and 2 in East End, that we supply with food for distribution. In 2018, we distributed over 52,000 pounds of food to families and pantries across the island. The figure increased in 2019 with 103,000 pounds being distributed. It's safe to say that we are well on our way to a record year of giving for 2020. I'm pretty sure that you can all imagine that obviously everything is doubling and tripling with the needs right now. So if you're feeling led to do something with this wonderful charity, then you know what you have to do, okay? I will make sure that I send you all of the links later. So how about another testimonial from a volunteer? Are y'all ready? And I hope you can all hear clearly.
Hello, my name is Jenny Evans. I've been a volunteer for the Cayman Food Bank for about a year and a half. I knew about this organization through Pastor Philip Heyer when he came to our local church to encourage others to be part of this non-profit organization. When I learned what it was about and what it really do throughout the Cayman Islands, I didn't hesitate to come on board as a volunteer. It's amazing to see how this awesome organization has impacted the community, especially at this time of need, delivering hot meals and groceries to those in need across the island. I can say that the role of Cayman Food Bank in this community is vital. I have heard from other people in the community how grateful they are for the help that they have received through the volunteers at Cayman Food Bank. God bless you all. For me, this has been one of the most important and rewarding experiences as a volunteer and as a Christian person as well. And I encourage others to do so. Cayman Food Bank focuses on the need of the community, and that's more than a profit. I'm very proud to be a volunteer at Cayman Food Bank. Thank you.
Well, that is a lovely message. Very nice. Okay, so everybody, time for another song. What do I have up my sleeve for you all? Oh, I love this song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow way, up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles smell like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Skies are blue and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Well, I hope that you enjoyed that song. I have to say, all of you are very quiet today. Not a lot of comments going on. Please feel free to write comments to me even in between the songs. I'll try to read them in between. And I hope that you're all feeling inspired listening more to Cayman's Food Bank and what they do. So this concert, because it's online, is all about participation. Oh, Francis says to me, congratulations, Miss Izzy. May everyone make a contribution to this wonderful cause. Thank you so much, Francis. Yes, yes, yes. And honestly, what the Cayman Food Bank do is incredible. I mean, can you imagine? They are packing 700 shopping bags per week to hand out to people. And that means they've got all of those people, I'm sure, signed on. Hello, Stevie, my friend, from Zims. Yes, so good to see you again, Stevie. I hope that you're enjoying. Thanks for joining me last week as well. This is a great opportunity for me to reconnect as well with people that I probably haven't been in touch with for ages. So I'm so glad to see some of my Zimbos are out there watching. And of course, big up to all of the beautiful Caymanians who are here, all of the people in the Cayman Islands. Thank you so much for joining. Right, so let me tell you a little bit more about the Cayman Food Bank, okay? I hope that you're all enjoying empowering yourselves and understanding a little bit more about what this organization does. And the main purpose of me doing the concert last week for ARC and the concert this week for Cayman Food Bank is really to educate everyone on what they do. Sometimes we see charities on Facebook. We don't really know what it is that they do. And I'm hoping that by using my gift of the gab or my chitter chatter, you will all have an opportunity to learn a little bit more about what these organizations do. And I plan on doing a whole lot more in the next few weeks. So let's see if you can all keep up with me. And hopefully I won't run out of songs to do in between. Or will I run out of chatter? I doubt I'll ever run out of chatter. So let's tell you a little bit more about the Cayman Food Bank and what they have done so far. So where did I get up to? Okay, so here's what they say. I'm going to be the Cayman Food Bank and get into costume right now. So this is their voice, okay? We are trying to maintain our community efforts, but need funds to be able to continue to help provide for those in need and to keep our operations running. We are currently seeking donations from community partners who can assist us in a variety of ways, whether it is through monetary donations or through in-kind donations. In these uncertain times, we find ourselves having to purchase a lot more supplies and basic goods for personal hygiene than ever before. So there you go. If you were wondering what need they have, personal hygiene. If you want to help in some way, toothpaste, soap, body wash, lotions, stuff like that, anything to, to keep us clean and smelling fresh, then those are the things that you could help out with if you feel so. In-kind donations are welcome as well, such as anyone who has experience with web design, marketing, fundraising. So you see, if you have a talent and a skill, then please go ahead. You see, this is just Miss Izzy trying to use my talent. I don't have any money to give because I'm currently unemployed, right? But I felt, you know what? I have a voice and I hopefully have a little bit of influence too. Let me use those giftings and try to do something that will involve the community and will empower us all. Thank you so much. Verity says, bravo, Miss Izzy, and sends me a heart. Thank you so much, Verity. I appreciate that. So I encourage those of you, even if you feel that you don't have money, if you have time, which honestly most of us have time now, then try to do something with your time that you feel could benefit. If it's not the food bank, then there will be other organizations that I'm going to cover in the next weeks. But the most important thing is that something speaks to your heart. I always feel, and I always say this, and I probably repeat it so many times, that you've got to do something that you do in love, because the only thing that is going to last is love. When all is said and done, when you did something with love, it will last. Okay, so I want to encourage all of those of you, put a little love in your heart. Okay, put more love in your heart. Okay, thank you for those sweet little care signs that were going up. I don't know who they're from, but they're very encouraging to me, because it's really weird, and I'm one of those people that I actually really like face to face. So adjusting to all this virtual stuff is a real big challenge for me. I prefer a little bit of interaction. So when you guys post up a few comments, it's really helpful to me and encouraging. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth says, beautiful song. I love the way my Barbara sings it. Over the Rainbow. I have to go and listen to that version, Ruthie. The one that I like is the Eva Cassidy version. But we'll sit down and have a listening party when this is all over and listen to all the various versions of all the amazing songs, okay? Oh, let me do another volunteers. I have another volunteers one here. Oh, yep, I've got a perfect one here. Is everybody ready? Here we go.
My name is Noreen Mackenzie Tucker, and I have been a volunteer with the Cayman Food Bank for over 2 years. While this organization caters to seniors and low-income families, one of the key areas of focus is to end childhood hunger. Several initiatives were undertaken to assist the needy. We did food drives, bake sale, delivered cooked meals, setting up a pantry that is stocked with snacks and juices for the children at Sir John A. Comber School in West Bay, as well as to solicit monetary donations to cover lunch for the vulnerable students. This pandemic has highlighted the problem that has long existed within our community, as well as the actions that have consistently been done by Cayman Food Bank to combat this widespread hunger. The common factor that is shared by each person is the need for food. It will take teamwork for us to overcome COVID-19, as well as to positively impact the members of our community and eliminate hunger. If you ask me for one word that sums up my involvement as a volunteer, I would say rewarding. Being a volunteer has created an opportunity for me to communicate directly with the needy, be inspired based on their experience, as well as to have a positive impact on their future. I urge each person listening to this message to become a volunteer or a sponsor or be an advocate of change. The children of today are tomorrow's hope. Grand Cayman, the time for action is now.
Well, I think she did a very good job as well, I must say. She's clearly feeling very inspired. So right now they don't need physical volunteers, people to come and help out because of the current situation. But if you feel that you can volunteer your time in some way with a talent, maybe you are good at web design, as they said, or marketing or fundraising, use your voice, use your talent, use that opportunity. And if you don't have a voice, that's fine too. Because sometimes, as I'm going to sing in this next song, sometimes when we say nothing at all, we say so much too. There are lots of people who silently give. They don't want recognition. They're not looking for any marketing drive. They just give because that's what their heart says to do. So This is a special dedication to all those silent givers out there, okay? It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a smile in your heart saying you'll never leave me. Touch of your hand says you'll catch me whenever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me close, you drown out the crowd. Old Mr. Webster can never define what's being said between your heart and mine. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a feeling in your heart saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Hello to my cousin out there in San Diego. All right. Well, I hope that you're all enjoying our food bank concert so far, and that you're also feeling empowered and you are feeling educated about this cause and what they do. I hope that you are feeling inspired too to help in your own way. And it's not just money. As we said, if you have a talent, marketing, web design, anything like that, anything that you feel, at least offer, right? Offer yourself, offer your services if you have something that you can do. Okay, great. Where are we up to? Okay. So I am reading again, once again in the Cayman Food Bank voice. Here we go. This pandemic has helped shed light on the current needs on island, and as a result, we are seeing positive community donations. However, they won't sustain the ongoing operations and keep up with the demand long term. So we're looking long term here, everybody. We've got to keep going, okay? We've got to keep going. If you are able to donate, then please do so in any way that you can. While businesses may be slowly opening and many people on island will still be unemployed, they will still be faced with a reduced income for an extended period of time. We have currently funneled the majority of the giving through our largest and most central food pantry at the First Assembly of God Church on Old Crew Road. The weekly packing and handing out has grown from a few bags a week to over 350 bags at a time. And we are turning away people when we run out on those days. Can you imagine what it must be like to be turned away because there is no food? I really appeal to you. If you're feeling that you can do something to help, please do that. So we are turning away people when we run out on those days. Based on the surname day split and to help reduce the risk of uncontrollable crowds, we do our giving twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So Wednesdays is for the A to Ks and Saturdays is for the L to Zs. And I believe they start that at 9 or 9:30. And I normally go and pick up for my employee on the Wednesday. And I'm so grateful to them for helping out. Okay. So I'm going to read a little bit more before I get into a song. The team plans the pickups and orders based on who we think will be there that week. Families, those with young children, have different needs. So the next module in the database for inventory will assist us with more effective planning for what we need to prepare for that day or for which pantry. It's a multiple day process for us with a team of volunteers packing the bags of essentials, which are topped up with treat items if they're available, and are typically enough for 3 to 4 days, plus hygiene items. Our goal with increased fundraising is to expand the packs to a week's supply, reducing the need for people to seek assistance multiple times through the week, thus decreasing the social interactions required. So they're doing an awesome job at trying to hand out all of these food packages to everyone and try to keep them going. I'm sure that you can imagine that those people with larger families are really, really, really feeling the pinch, especially those with children, because children never stop eating, do they? I mean, I don't know. They just don't stop eating. Oh, my friend Ruthie says, girl, you were on a roll with that song from the movie Notting Hill with Julia Roberts. Do you know, Ruth, I actually forgot that that was from that movie. Ruth loves all the movies. She knows all the superstars. She knows all the songs. She's an incredible little encyclopedia. And hopefully when COVID is over, I'm going to try and get her little Facebook page so that she can talk to people, because she has also got the gift of the gab. Okay, so let me play for you. A sweet little song that I have on my heart, The Way I Am. Oh, actually, if you don't mind, I don't know why, but I'm just feeling led to do a little bit of Bob Marley. So I'm going to do No Woman, No Cry. All right? Everyone okay with that? It's a great song also for Mother's Day, you know, because we want to encourage the mothers. Don't cry, Mama. It's okay. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fabulous. And people are going to donate, and we are going to be able to help you to feed your kids. Okay? No woman, no cry. 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 Said I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we had, good friends we lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I'll say, and No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Said I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown, and then Georgie would light the firelight as it was logwood burning through the night. And I would cook cornmeal porridge, of which I'll share with you. My feet are my only carriage, so I've got to push on through. But while I'm gone, I said, everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. No, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Oh, no woman, no cry. Well, there you go. Another special dedication to all the mamas out there. Okay, I have a few more voice notes to play for you guys, and time is starting to run out, so I don't want to not play them. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Marie Eden. It's been a privilege working with the Cayman Islands Food Bank. This pandemic has highlighted the necessity for a food bank on this island. We would like to thank all of those who've made donations, whether large or small. Together, with the help of our incredible volunteers, we've been able to positively impact the lives of thousands throughout this crisis. With your support, we hope to continue to do so. Thank you, and God bless.
And that's from Miss Marie. And actually, she's the lovely lady that I've been dealing with, and she is an absolute gem, a pleasure to deal with. So polite, so responsive, and super helpful. So, let me tell you a little bit more about what the Cayman Food Bank needs right now, if you can help. This is what they say. We have a shortage of PPE, which is personal protective equipment, okay, for those of you who don't know what PPE is. We have a shortage of PPE, specifically masks. So are using handmade masks as an alternative. However, it would be great to be able to obtain large numbers of proper masks to give to our team members if anyone has to donate. So if you are feeling led to donate, that is in kind, some PPE, specifically the masks, then please contact Cayman Food Bank. They would be delighted to accept your amazing offer if you do have some PPE that you can help. As I said, specifically the masks is what they're looking for. Okay. Due to generous donors, the Cayman Food Bank has been receiving and distributing 150 to 250 hot meals per day since the end of March, in addition to our pantry operations. So not only are they giving out groceries, I'm sure that there's also people out there who very likely don't even have electricity or a stove right now with all that's been going on, or even from prior to this pandemic. So they're going to really need those hot meals every day. And you know, some of them are vulnerable, I'm sure, also elderly people who really do not have the means to look after themselves, right? So sorry, I digress. Let me get on with what I was saying, okay? Distributing 150 to 250 hot meals per day since the end of March in 2020, in addition to our pantry operations. These are being delivered by our team of volunteers. We are also receiving ad hoc donations of items through various initiatives run by other companies to help support us, like Green to Go. Oh, I love Green to Go. Sosha came out. I love Sosha. And the Wine Room. Their products are all great, fresh extras that many of our clients would otherwise not receive. So, that's amazing that these companies have stepped in and felt that they can do something to help. And, honestly, every little counts. Whatever you are able to do is incredible. And what I also love about the Cayman Food Bank, and this is something Miss Naomi told me, but it's not actually on my little sheet here to give you advice of, but because they're getting things at cost, they're able to spread what they can get a little bit more. So this is an incredible charity to give to also, because you know that they are getting absolute value for the dollar, because they are getting the items directly from those who are distributing it in the first place. So they're getting it at cost. So I think that's an incredible thing. Don't know why I felt like I mentioned it, but I did mention it. So there you go. Some information for you. I only have 8 minutes left now on this broadcast. So I just want to at least play one more of the beautiful voice notes, because everyone's so carefully prepared their voice note, and I want to make sure that their voice note made it. So here is another little testimonial.
Hello, my name is Che Andrews. My experience volunteering at the food bank has been awesome. So far, I've now gotten a clear understanding of what happens in the background and how things truly get done. I am also grateful that I can give back to my community throughout these hard times.
Wonderful. Okay. Oh, I was going to do a song, but I'm just wondering if I should just let you know a little bit more. Okay, hold on. Let's do this song. This is a great song. Tall and tan, young, lovely, the boy from Ipanema was walking, and when he passes, each one he passes goes when he walks, it's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gentle that when he passes, each one he passes goes but I watch him so sadly. How can I tell him I love him? Yes, I would give my heart gladly, but each day when he walks to the sea, he looks straight ahead and not at me. Tall and tan and young, lovely, the boy from Ipanema goes walking, and when he passes I smile, but he doesn't see. He just doesn't see. He doesn't see. He doesn't see. All right. So guys, listen, we are very, very, very fast coming to the end of our brunch hour. I hope that you have all enjoyed it. More than that, I hope that you feel empowered now and understand a little bit more about what the food bank does. Of course, I lured you in with music, and that was the main thing, that I was trying to use my talent to get you in so that you could actually hear and you could feel educated and empowered about how you can help. So I hope that many of you have shared this post on your timeline, shared with your friends. Listen, you can go and watch it later as well. That's the whole point. You don't just have to be here on the live feed, but please share it, because we just want to educate people about what the Cayman Food Bank does, okay? So I'm going to finish off with their last paragraph here. With our COVID-19 enhanced operations, we also are supplying food to many programs who are focused on ensuring the students who would have been receiving meals at school still receive food now that the schools are closed. Additionally, we have been doing large donations to Meals on Wheels and the Women's Crisis Center. We also cater to NAU referrals. However, those numbers have grown significantly and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. We would be more than grateful for any assistance that can be provided to us as we continue our program in support of the local community. They're an amazing organization, everybody, and what they do right now to feed those who need help, the most vulnerable in our community. For me, just the fact that their motto is no child should ever go hungry, I just love them for that alone. And I think having seen what they do for myself, because I have to go and collect once a week for my employee, is incredible. And just like I said, the love with which they deal with me and with the situation, the understanding, the compassion, that is so important, okay? So Jane Panton says, support Cayman Food Bank. Maybe we could hear a final word from one of the volunteers on the live chat. Unfortunately, on the live, well, I can do one more little testimonial, but the problem is, how do I get them in here? I can't get them into my virtual room. So this is the problem that I have. But I'm going to play one more right now, Jane. And Ruth, my friend, says, you go, girl. Ulrich has just joined us. Ulrich, we're just about to finish, my friend. But anyway, you can still share it. There's nothing wrong with that. I am going to play for you the last testimonial that I have, okay?
So I currently lost my employment, so it kind of gives me something to do during the week. I really enjoy it. It's kind of my highlight of the week, get to see people, and I'm helping out a good cause, helping out the community. Feels like I'm helping out my friends and family, really.
I love that message. He says, I feel like I'm helping out my friends and family, really. And that's really what it should be. That's what a community should be. You know what I also loved about listening to all these testimonials, apart from the fact that most of them gave me little tears in my eyes, is that it is such a cross-section of the community. If you listen to all the different voices, we have people from all walks of life who are involved in this. And I think that that is incredible. So big up to Cayman Food Bank. Thank you for all the amazing stuff that you do. I'm just about to finish the broadcast now, but as I said earlier, if you want to donate, please go on www.paypal.me/Cayman Food Bank. Okay, that is one of the ways that you can donate. Another way is you need to go onto their Facebook page, and you will see that they have shared their bank details. Okay. So I'm just about to do the final song now, everyone, but don't worry. You can watch this a little bit later, okay? It's a live feed for a reason. It's going to be uploaded. It's going to be there for you to watch. So don't feel like you've missed out on anything. If you wanted to catch up on some great music and an opportunity to find out more about how you can help your community, then please go ahead and do so. And please don't feel I have nothing to give. We all have something to give. It might not be money, because money is not the only thing that matters, right? You might have time to give. You might just have love to give. And you know what? Even if you want to just spend time praying for the Cayman Food Bank, that is an incredible, incredible sacrifice. So everybody who feels that they can do something, do your little something, okay? I, for example, can only sing. I don't cook, so you will not find me making any meals because, it's just not my talent. So what I say is stick to your talents, do what you can, and help out your community as best you can. Yes, Ulrich says, thanks, Isidore, for my pleasure, Ulrich. Thank you so much. Don't forget, oh, hello, my uncle. Uncle Julio is on as well, watching me. Uncle, nice to see that you're also watching me. I'm going to finish with a final song, One Love. Is everybody ready? One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart, let's stay at home so we can feel alright. Let's stay at home so we can be alright. will be alright. Let's stay at home so we can be alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord so I can be alright. Let's stay at home so we can be alright. Philip Hire says, thanks, Isidore Farrar. My pleasure, Philip. Thank you, Ulrich and Philip and Naomi and Marie. Those are the only people I know so far at the food bank. Thank you so much for all that you do, for loving those who are the most vulnerable, and may God bless all of you. Thank you, everybody who tuned in and listened. I hope that you feel empowered now. I hope that you feel educated on what the Cayman Food Bank does and on how you can help in the community in your own way. And I just want to wish you all a beautiful, beautiful, restful, amazing Sunday. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers out there. Oh, Dwight Ebanks has something to say. Let me just read his quickly before I sign off, everybody. It's so great to hear what the Cayman Food Bank is doing for the community. A big thanks to all of the Cayman Food Bank family. We are volunteers too. Thank you for that, Dwight. Thank you for sharing that. And I hope that everyone had a good time today. Happy Mother's Day, as I said, to all the mothers. And God bless each and every one of you. Bye. Mwah.